Hi guys, you might be thinking papaya leaves and onions. Well, this might be one of the most powerful natural hair growth combos I have ever shared. Papaya leaves and onions together can completely transform your hair, boosting growth and thickness and even shine faster than you can ever imagine. Welcome to my channel. We're going to dissect this two combo, show you how to make it and how to use it to see a good result. Let's dive right in. So guys, before we use these two combo, we're going to prep them and get them clean and ready to be used before we use papaya leaf and the onions. And this two combo is something that you hardly ever imagine, but it is so powerful guys. And papaya leaves are loaded with vitamin A, C and E, and these nutrients that feeds and strengthens your hair from the roots. They help you to clear dandruff and control scalp buildup and open the block hair follicles so that new hair can easily grow. Why onions is one of the best natural ingredients for fast hair growth. It contains sulfur, which helps in forming keratin, and it is the main protein your hair is made up of. This makes your strands stronger and reduce breakage and boost growth. Onions also helps to fight scalp infection and increase blood circulation, allowing nutrients to reach your hair follicles faster for visible results. So at this stage now, I've washed them and I've cleaned the onions too. So the two ingredients are now ready to be used. So ensure that you wash your own properly, wash your leaves at least twice and peel the onions and wash it too. So now that the two ingredients are ready, I'm going to then work with our papaya leaf first. So what I'm going to do is to extract the papaya leaf juice. So I'm going to add a little bit of water, then use my hands and be squeezing it, and as I squeeze it, I'll be extracting the juice and it will be getting into the water. The easiest method is to use a blender by adding a little bit of water in your blender, add the leaves and crush it. But I'm using the manual method, which is just squeezing out the leaves and the juice will be getting infused into the water. This method is still easy. You just need to crush the leaf. Within 2 to 3 minutes, you have crushed the leaf and the juice will get transferred into the water. Make sure that you don't add too much water, especially if you're not using a lot of leaves. I added 1 cup of water for the amount of leaf that I'm using. So I'm going to do this for a few minutes, and after a few minutes, this is what I got. So I'm going to gather the crushed papaya leaf and then strain it. So our papaya leaf juice is ready guys. It's now looking green and it has infused perfectly into the water that I added before crushing it. So even though you're using a blender, ensure that you add a little bit of water in your blender before you blend the leaves. So now that the juice is now ready, I'm going to then strain it using my strainer. And you can use anything of your choice. You can use your cheesecloth, you can use a stocking cap, just to separate the crushed leaves from the papaya leaf juice. And guys, before I forget, I hope you have subscribed to my channel, and please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon for you to get notified anytime I upload a new video. So this is our papaya leaf juice. One great thing about this papaya leaf juice is that you can use it on its own. You can use it as it is right now, and it's going to grow your hair, get you a darker and a fuller hair. But we are going to make it more powerful or more stronger by adding onions. So I'm going to keep the papaya leaf juice aside and then prepare the onions for use, because we are combining these two ingredients together to make it more powerful for hair that will get you a visible result in no time. So guys, I've already prepped the onions earlier, so we're going to then grate it using this grater. And I forgot to mention that you can actually blend the papaya leaf and the onions together. I forgot to mention that. So if you're going to use a blender, just add in your papaya leaf and your onions, chop the onions in tiny pieces and then blend it with a little bit of water. But I'm extracting the two papaya leaf and onions juice manually, so I'm using a grater for the onions where I used papaya leaf with my hands to crush it. But the easier method or the easier way to make this happen faster and quicker is to blend the two ingredients together with a little bit of water. So I'm going to grate this off camera because it's just grating it with a grater by crushing it on that surface, and it will be coming out, and this is how it looks like after grating it. So the next thing to do is to squeeze out the onions juice from the onions that we just grated. And if you use your blender to blend the papaya leaf and onions together, you still need to squeeze it or strain it with a strainer or a cheesecloth. So now that I have the papaya leaf juice ready, I'm going to use the same strainer to squeeze out the onions that we just grated. So as I'm squeezing it out, it's going to go into the papaya leaf juice because I'm trying to mix them together. So this method is the method that I'm using to combine the papaya leaf juice and the onions together. So I'll be applying pressure, and as I do that, I'll be squeezing out the onions juice. So this is the method I used in making sure that I have these two combos together. And guys, this combo is so strong and so potent. When you combine papaya leaf and onions, they will form a super boosted hair growth blend. Papaya leaf will dustify and prepare the scalp, while the onions will deeply nourish and stimulate hair growth. Together, they will strengthen the roots, reducing shedding, and help your hair to grow thicker and fuller in no time. And with consistent use, your hair will become softer, shinier, and noticeably longer. So I've already mixed them together. Then I transferred it to my applicator bottle for easy application and for storage. And I will show you guys how I use this juice on my hair and the technique I used in using it so that I can get a faster result while I apply it on my hair. So I'm going to be applying it on my natural hair. I'm going to be spraying it, and as I spray it on my hair, I'll apply a little bit of massage for it to get penetrated and saturated into my hair strands. So I'm going to be making sure that it gets to my scalp, to my hair, and to the ends of my hair too, guys. And I'm going to be using this as a treatment that I'm going to rinse out after carrying it on my hair for a few hours. So I'm going to be rinsing it out, but if you want to use it as a leave-in treatment, you can use it as a leave-in treatment. One thing about this treatment is that it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell like you're using onions juice on your hair because the papaya leaf juice cancelled or minimized the smell of onions. But normally I use this treatment as a rinse out treatment. I normally use it as my pre-poo treatment I give to my hair before I wash my hair, guys. So I'm going to make sure that this gets to my hair by applying it and massaging it on my hair. So this is the best treatment to give to your hair if you're looking for ways to grow your hair, guys. If you want to grow your hair, get a thicker and a fuller hair, even give you a darker and a bright looking hair, just do this treatment and be consistent in using it. I use this treatment once a week, and within 4 weeks of using this treatment once a week, my hair was growing, my hair was getting thicker and fuller, guys. The root of my hair was coming out thicker. So try this treatment, and if you're using this treatment, you will not experience shedding or breakage, and your edges will come out fuller and thicker, guys. So I'm going to apply it everywhere. Then I'm going to focus on my edges too, because these two grows out edges, bringing it out thicker and fuller. So once my hair is saturated with this juice, I'm going to cover my hair with a plastic bag, then carry it for at least 2 hours before I wash my hair. So this is how I use this combo on my hair. But if you want to leave yours on your hair, you can actually leave it in, but I'm going to be washing it out after carrying it for a few hours. I'm using a stocking cap to secure the plastic bag so that it doesn't move or shift as I carry it on my hair. Then I'll add extra scarf just to generate heat that will open up the hair follicles and take all these nutrients into it. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.